Hello, Fintech leaders, and welcome back to this series on how to use a podcast to grow your Fintech. In this episode 2, we're going to be discussing communication. And before we get started, I wanted to ask you a question. What happens when you haven't spoken to or communicated with your friends or family in a while? We all know when you link back with them in 6 to 12 months, the questions come up. Wow, where have you been? We haven't seen you in such a long time. You've dropped off the face of the earth. Let's catch up. Let's sync up and let's reconnect. And when you reconnect, in a matter of 2 or 3 or 4 hours, you're back in sync and you're back moving forward together. And now you ask me, well, what does this have to do with business? And it's this: just as you communicate with your friends and family, so too you need to communicate with your audience, prospects, and customers. Because if you're not communicating, you are not a factor, you're not alive, and I'll go as far as saying you're actually dead. You're not going to be top of mind when prospects are looking for solutions to their problems if you're not communicating. And it's your job as a leader to heighten the awareness of how you can take your ideal customer from their hellish situation to their ideal scene. So I'd like to know from you, what are you doing right now to communicate more with your audience, prospects, and customers? Now, this is the second in this series. Coming up is the final episode 3, where I discuss podcasting and how to maximize outflow and also maximize your communication channels using this platform. Look forward to speaking to you then.